will be closed, although I think that was the plan anyway. Yeah, this is week 4 of Hulk Smash. The administration that dissects a frog with a hand grenade. This is their method. Yeah, America's in shock that the guy whose catchphrase was "you're fired" is firing everybody in government. No, it's not me. It's the fact that you have a 3-day weekend. Should Kamala Harris run for California governor in 2026 after polls show her leading? But, I mean, this is the kind of thing that gets Trump elected.
Yeah.
This is the kind, I've said it a million times here. The Democrats, you lost a crazy contest to a crazy person.
This started decades ago.
You heard that right. Bill Maher just went off on Kamala Harris in his latest post, and this is exactly what I've been saying for days. But he didn't stop there. As usual, he also took aim at woke liberals, live on TV. Before we get into what he said about Kamala, check out how he mocked Trump for firing people in the federal government. Let me know if you'd like any tweaks.
No, it's not me. It's the fact that you have a 3-day weekend. You're going to have Monday off. It's right, is it President's Day? All government offices will be closed, although I think that was the plan anyway. Yeah, this is week 4 of Hulk Smash. The administration that dissects a frog with a hand grenade. This is their method. Yeah, America's in shock that the guy whose catchphrase was "you're fired" is firing everybody in government. He wants to suck our blood. That is not what I voted for when I voted for Dracula. Maybe this is why Gen Z's approval rating of Trump has dropped 30 points in 1 month. Hey. Hey kids, a little tip. The time to pay attention is before the election.
Did he really just say he didn't vote for this? Come on, Bill, you voted for Kamala, not Trump. And let's be real, Trump voters are getting exactly what they wanted, cleaning out corruption and bringing in common sense. That said, I'll give Bill Maher this. He's still the most watchable among those nonsense show hosts.
Look, I believe government is too bloated, but the way they're doing it is ridiculous and horrible. And now they went, maybe this is the one that's too far. They went and fired almost everybody in the agency that's responsible for maintaining our nuclear weapons. Fired. And then, of course, they had to walk that back because somebody said this is a national security crisis. Duh. I mean, we were... It's ironic. We were so scared that the government was going to turn into The Handmaid's Tale that we didn't see that the big threat was from the guys on The Big Bang Theory.
Bill, come on. You always keep me guessing. Just look at him, mocking 2 things at once while somehow blaming Elon Musk for everything. Classic. Sure, that's just a slight lean to the left, but I'll give him credit. He's also calling out the left for finally getting a taste of their own medicine from someone they never saw coming. And let's be real, this is what happens when you're backed by a billionaire with common sense instead of a woke leftist. Oh, and did you catch how he even mocked his own sister?
Harris run for California governor in 2026 after polls show her leading. I'm going to give that a big no.
Yeah. She's had her chance several times.
She should run far, far away.
I'm a Viragosa guy. I like Antonio Viragosa, the old mayor of LA.
Oh.
I think he's terrific.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he was in the running. Yeah, I think Kamala Harris would make a great president of a university. Not that she's a bad person or a bad candidate or she's smart, but, you know, it didn't work. And by the way, if she does, there would be precedent for this because Nixon lost the White House in 1960. And then what did he do? He ran for governor of California 2 years later. It would be the same scenario. And when he lost that one, That's when he said, you won't have Nixon to kick around anymore. And then he was president 6 years later, so maybe it'll work.
This is what I love about Greg. He keeps you on your toes. 1 minute he's shutting down Kamala and mocking
and then
her,
giving her
and the
hope
next,
at the same
he's giving
time.
her a
It's his
glimmer of
way-
hope. It's his way of keeping things balanced. But don't be fooled. He doesn't always play it safe. He lands his punches hard, just like he did to that leftist congressman.
Not be called Boy Scouts anymore because it's exclusionary. Like there isn't a Girl Scouts. Like this is some sort of crime against nature that we each. People
Well,
are different.
We were just talking about.
It's now scouting America.
In the first segment, we were talking about what are we giving young boys? What kind of structure? What kind of discipline? What kind of education? A lot of those projects are really difficult. I was not in the Boy Scouts, would have probably never made it. But those are difficult. They have to achieve. They have to put forth effort. They have to overcome obstacles. They have to overcome failure. That's part of maturing and becoming a full functioning adult.
Yeah.
And to take that away is insane. To say this is targeted towards young boys because young boys are different than young girls.
I don't know why, but leftists always feel the need to separate things just to make them clearer. But come on, this is just common sense. Why keep repeating the obvious? Just a reminder, you're the ones who allowed men to compete in women's sports all this time.
I have to say, I understand why girls would want to be in the Boy Scouts because it's a lot more fun. The only thing, really, as a former Girl Scout, that the Girl Scouts had going for them is the cookies. And that's basically it. And the Boy Scouts are doing, like, learning skills and building fires and going camping.
Institute that curriculum in the Girl Scouts?
No, that's, yeah.
But, I mean, this is the kind of thing that gets
Maddening.
Trump elected.
Yeah.
This is the kind, I've said it a million times here. The Democrats, you lost a crazy contest to a crazy person.
This started decades ago, in my opinion. It started decades ago with timeouts and last place, participation trophies. And sorry to put it so harsh, but it seems to me like we lost a good portion of a few generations of men who've just turned into complete fucking pussies.
It's true.
Exactly. And now Bill Maher keeps reminding them again and again that this is the reason for their downfall. But judging by their reactions, he knows they'll never change or embrace common sense.